Well, joining me now to talk more about this is Barbara Blaine, the founder and president of the Survivors Network of Those Abused by Priests, and she joins us from Chicago. Thank you for being with us. So what do you make of these new proposals then? Is it a step in the right direction for you, or does much more need to be done?
Well, we've seen church officials provide panels previously, and we've seen new policies and procedures. What we haven't seen is any action that would actually, where there's any punishment for a bishop or any church official who covers up, who conceals and enables these sex crimes.
But the thinking behind this is that it centralizes the whole thing in that the Vatican itself will be able to take direct action in any cases where priests or bishops are accused of any abuse. Isn't that an improvement?
Well, I'd like to say it's an improvement, but it sounds like more just another process. I mean, let's be realistic. Pope Francis holds the ultimate authority in the church. He doesn't really need a group of members of a panel to advise him. And even establishing such a panel gives an impression that if Pope Francis just had a little more information, then he would do the right thing. And we believe that that Pope Francis has, and the Vatican officials have all the information they need to do the right thing. What they lack is the courage and the wherewithal and the actual just taking action. And for example, we think that they should be firing the bishops who conceal and cover up these crimes. They haven't sacked even one of those bishops. And the Pope could do that today. He could have done it yesterday. He should have done it within days of his becoming Pope. So will this panel make it happen? Well, we can certainly hope so, but we don't really have any indication that this means any great change.
So if these changes are basically just kind of window dressing, as you're suggesting, what more needs to be done that isn't being done right now? I mean, you mentioned the fact that the bishops who are accused of covering these things up aren't being held accountable. What else would you suggest should be done in these cases?
Well, two things. First of all, accountability necessarily involves consequences for wrongdoing. So we believe that there has to be punishment for those who engage in the cover-up. But more importantly, we believe that crimes should be investigated by law enforcement officials, by secular officials. To think that the clerics can now investigate themselves or other clerics, it just leaves the impression of no accountability. And so if we think that what Vatican officials should be doing is urging the bishops and church officials all across the world to turn over any information they have about sex crimes to law enforcement officials in the country where these happen. It's law enforcement officials, police and prosecutors who should be investigating sex crimes, not church officials.
Good to speak with you on this. Barbara Blaine joining us from Chicago. Thank you.